Hey everybody, it's Somnium Flux, call me Flux for short, or whatever you want to call me. And in the last episode, we made it up here to the Volcano Summit after a surprisingly easy boss fight to finish off the factory. Stumbled over that a bit. This episode, we're gonna go ahead and first we're gonna stop in at Cranky's store and see if he has anything to say about being up here in the volcano. Well, you've amazed your grandpa by getting this far. Okay. Just be like that, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna buy the last key, and honestly, that's all I really need to buy. Remember, lava? Less fun than tar. Yeah, I mean, the tar was already not fun anyway, but that I've unlocked that pathway, which will unlock once I beat this next level, 8-2 Hot Rocket, which, other than the name being a little weird, we got a pretty obvious hint as to what the content of this level is going to be. Also, this always looks to me like it should be a secret, but it's not. But also, these things tip so you can roll and jump into that barrel. So yes, there is a secret area in this level. I feel like I should probably be like talking a little bit more actively in these bonus rooms, but all the same, I don't want to risk it. Because, okay, even if I don't fail outright, stupid things like that can happen, and I can just waste time just because I'm trying to talk and not trying to play. And I don't know. I get that I'm supposed to be talking and supposed to be interesting, but I feel like the longer I play overall, the harder it is for me to actually keep my commentary interesting. Also, yes, this is what this level is going to be. It's the final level like this in the game of a rocket barrel level. And it's probably considered one of the hardest. I still say Crowded Cavern is harder, but also I don't believe you don't get to Diddy Kong for this opening segment if you have to redo it. But then again, Diddy Kong in Rocket Barrel levels doesn't really help you at all anyway. It's just, yeah, no, this level, it's not necessarily any harder than the other Rocket Barrel levels. The thing about the Rocket Barrel is it has a bit of a relative constant to how it controls and maneuvering the pathways. So the difficulty doesn't necessarily come from the level being any harder. It's just that it throws a lot more at you to distract you, and a lot more places you can accidentally hit something. But it's not like it's actually any physically harder to do it. Also, oh wow, I completely missed that puzzle piece that was just kind of hovering there, but no, I am struggling with all the words, but no. Also, is it just I honestly can't really believe. I mean, I can believe it, but I find it hard to think about the fact that we're already so far into this series. Like, we're on world 8 already. Also, those fireballs are really annoying because you have to kind of stay low, but you have to dodge through those. So it is a little harder in that the path you have to fly is a little bit more precise, a little bit less wiggle room. But at the same time, flying any particular path with Rocket Barrel is not really necessarily any harder no matter what's going on. Like, it's the same. It would be the same difficulty to fly the particular path of this level, even with that. What did was there room to get through there? I'm sure there is, but okay. Well, my point is that the extra stuff distracting you doesn't make the level any harder necessarily, because it's the same difficulty flying the same path even without all that. Even if we're just following a line in the air without any actual obstacles to crash into. Okay, well, that doesn't actually do anything because it's still one hit. But it'd be kind of funny if I got through on this particular light. Okay, or not. But no, I'm saying it's like wouldn't it be a little bit, I don't know, you know, just like even without having the extra stuff to distract you, that doesn't make the level harder so much as it makes it feel harder. It's like it's not actually any more difficult. It just ends up. It's not more difficult, but it's more difficult. It's like it's the kind of difficulty that psychs you out and makes you think it's going to be more difficult rather than actually being difficult. But it also has the actual difficulty of the path being more precise. You having less room for error because of all the stuff that's happening. So in a way, everything I've been kind of saying so far about this level has been honestly absolutely pointless. Because, I mean, I don't know. Also, I've been trying to think about like the end game for this LP. I have six levels left in the actual proper world, the K level, and the final boss. And then there's gonna be okay. I was pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I got through that, but okay. No. So it's like, and there's gonna be one bonus episode, but other than that, I have 8 things left to do, and I don't know if I'm gonna necessarily feel like I'm gonna be super comfortable if any of them end up just as one thing, one episode, one level per episode, except maybe the final boss, and that's a maybe. But all the same, okay. Is there some other path I have to take through that mess? Okay. No, I'm not gonna talk to the game. No, I just feel like. Also, I haven't even made it to the first checkpoint yet, which, if it's anything like the last level, there's probably only one checkpoint in the level. But, well, I mean, there's no probably about it. I should remember if there's multiple checkpoints in this level or not. Those fireballs are the worst. It's like, you have to, it's like, they're like the bats. It's just like, they follow fixed paths, so it's not like it's that hard to tell where they're going to go. It's just actually dodging around them is the hard part. And that's why I still maintain that the Crowded Cavern is still a harder level than this, in my opinion, because, okay, you do have to, okay, what's with all this red? The red is making it really hard for me to tell, and I've never had that problem before. I'm just sort of, I don't know, I'm also starting to just lose patience with myself here, because I've been going on for well, I mean, I had a little bit at the start of my recording where I was just talking to Cranky, and where I was just going through some syncing for about a minute, but I've still been recording for over 10 minutes now, and I haven't gotten past the first checkpoint of the first level. It's like, I know I'm going to have to speed up and cut out so much of this just in this one section of this level that I don't feel like I'm going to be satisfied no matter how long it takes me to get to this level, if that's just the only thing in this episode. But I feel frustrated enough already. I'm having to try and think of... I don't know why, but this whole level was... That part of the level in particular, I just can't see anything. I can't tell where it's safe to go, because I keep trying this one path, and it looks like it should work, but it never does. And... this... I'm gonna just kind of come out and say something here. When I started this LP, I was thinking to myself, this is a game that a lot of people say is really hard. I don't find it that hard. So maybe my LP of it, I can be actually playing decently well and kind of showing off the things about this game that I like. But Let's Play Curse doesn't like people. And it doesn't like controllers that are not shattered against the wall. Because that's what I feel is about to happen if this keeps up. But no, it's just like, this game, I don't find this game this hard, usually. And maybe it's just because I'm trying to talk, and because I'm trying to keep my play sessions down to a manageable chunk to show in a video. Maybe that's just making me less patient than I usually am with this game. Maybe it's not that I'm actually playing any better. And maybe it's just, I mean, I played Tropical Freeze. Okay, I crashed into that. But no, it's like I played Tropical Freeze a little bit more recently than I have the first game. And finding this, I still feel like this game is easier than Tropical Freeze, because Tropical Freeze has some hard moments. Or at least what I've played so far. I haven't even gotten to the last world of it yet. But I just sort of feel like, right now, playing this game in this LP, I definitely feel like I am having more trouble than I have ever had in this game, even the first time I played it. And I don't see how I can get through there other than that one little, like, tight passage. There's no other way. Okay.
Holy crap, that took way too long. And by that I mean it took like a few minutes, but... I can't do it. I can't just pass that out. Oh. Okay, that's a way to make that easier. Don't go for that puzzle piece route because... But the other route isn't super obvious either. Okay, can I... Okay, finally got to a checkpoint. And I feel like the rest of this level is probably going to breeze by for some reason. Probably wrong about that, but these fire snakes are no joke. I bet that's a puzzle piece.
I'm not gonna chance it. The fact that I've actually even gotten to another checkpoint past the beginning is making me calm down a bit, finally. But, my goodness, that section just was way too ridiculous. Yep, I knew that was going to be a puzzle piece. Got the N and 4 out of 5 puzzle pieces. Also, these fire snake things, it's a weird pattern, but it just sort of takes observing how they're going to move. It's... I don't know. Thinking about what I actually remember about this second half of the level, I feel like it is a lot easier. Again, I only missed one banana there for some reason. A lot easier than the first half, if you know what you're doing. Like, see, that's not that bad, and it just kind of... Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I wish the pig would go away if I got to the... once I got through that checkpoint, because it's like I'm not having trouble on the same part anymore. It's not like the whole level is uniformly difficult. That's never the case. Can anyone name one level in any game, just one level where the difficulty is absolutely uniform from the beginning of the level to the end of it? Okay. That's a thing. Again, things that come sweeping in from behind you in the rocket barrel levels are only to throw you off your game, because you don't really go any faster or slower. You don't go any faster or slower during different modes of fight. Your horizontal speed, I believe, is always consistent. So that lava wave is not going to catch up to you if you don't maneuver efficiently enough. It's just... And in fact, that's also why these fire snakes are easy enough to dodge once you know the pattern, because it's just a matter of your actual route doesn't affect them. It's just your vertical height and whether or not you can get it. Also, those bananas, I feel like you should be able to get those, but I doubt that's gonna be the last puzzle piece. But I still want to get them anyway, because I really don't want to play this level again just for another puzzle piece. Okay? Is that really so much to complain about? And but no, it's just like, see, that's not that bad. I still feel like I'm just gonna not try for those. I'm just gonna try and stay alive in the vertical part. Well, in terms of vertical. Oh, crap. I bet you that's what those are, too. Because there's no other place I could have missed the puzzle piece. I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain I got all of the other ones. I'm just going to keep trying, because I know the second half is not as bad as the first half is. And I just don't want to have to replay that first half unless for some reason the puzzle piece is there and I forgot about it. But I don't believe it is. I'm fairly sure the puzzle piece is somewhere in... There's nowhere else I could have missed anything that I saw in that first half of that level. I got everything I could have. I definitely went out of my way to try and get everything I could have. And I'm just going to cut to when I actually get that, because this level's gone on far too long already. Yes! No! Okay, I'm just going to cut back to the end. Okay, finally. This recording session is now up to almost 29 minutes. But I'm going to cut out enough of that, I can already tell, that I'm going to go consider doing one more level. Now, I know there's 2 levels I unlock, and I know which 2 are which, The only question is which is 3 and which is 4. I knew it. This level is probably also going to have a lot of cutout parts in it. 8-3 Roasting Rails. This one is infamously difficult. Again, I don't usually think I have that bad of a time with it. I know it's considered really difficult. You can actually blow those out. I don't know if I'd ever tried that before. But also, this is kind of the thing is where its gimmick is starting to kind of come in, is with that. But there's another gimmick to it. One I'm sure we're all familiar with. Okay. That is a false start, if I have ever seen one. But no. This level is known to take a long time in Let's Plays of this game by other people. I'm hoping it won't take as long in mine, but that's a bonus. That's a bonus area back here, and yes, you saw that right. This is gonna be a minecart level. If the level name Roasting Rails was not enough of a hint for you in that matter. Yeah. That's why this is probably gonna be taking a long time, because it's the final minecart level in the game as well. So they give you the final rocket barrel level and the final minecart level at basically the same point. So in the same episode for me, and my recording session being over half an hour, just getting into the actual like part of the level with the... Oh, okay. I remember some of the reasons why this is going to be hard. Part of the level with the actual minecart. Also, you want to take the top one there. Also, I'm noticing how they're actually giving you like the minecarts that you jump off of the top of here. So the one where Diddy Kong might be useful, except I don't have him. Also, you can also just jump into that barrel again to blast through there, but you don't get to go to the bonus area if you do that. But I don't need to go to the bonus area again anyway, because I already got it. But jump to this one, grab the puzzle piece. Already 3 out of 5. Okay, that's gonna be a weird one where I'm gonna have to duck. I really don't want this episode to end up being half an hour for you guys. I know I'm gonna cut out a lot of that first chunk, but I want this second chunk to go as smoothly as possible, because I just did not want to... I might honestly actually just... I might actually be tempted to go the Raocow route here and split this video into two parts. What the heck was I jumping across there? I was just skipping across the lava, basically. If these two levels take long enough that I can't cut it down to a reasonable length for just for both of them, for just one video, I might take the Raocow route on this and edit one level each, and kind of make these like half parts, like episode 28 part 1, episode 28 part 2, something like that. But I just don't want to have to go that route, because I like these two levels. I like this part of the game. I just do not like how I've been playing at it so far today. Okay. I know I can duck under that. I know I am holding the duck button. Why is it just picking this point to give me? I have been raging a lot in the later half of this LP, and I was not expecting that to be the case. I was expecting to actually be decent at this game, like I tend to be on my own time, And to be fair, on my own time, I probably play not too much better than I have been. I mean, the LP curse has been hitting a lot, and I've been having trouble with levels that I know I don't typically have that much trouble with. But maybe it's just that I don't think I have trouble because I'm not judging myself. I'm just playing the game to get through it, and I'm just happy that I do. But when I'm playing the game for a Let's Play, I want to get through it in a certain amount of time for... Okay, finally got through that. But... Okay, can I get... Also, when the Okay, so you have to get through all this without a checkpoint.
Okay, you go away. I don't need you. I really do not need you. But no, when I'm playing on my own time, I feel like I judge myself a little bit less harshly on my performance as well. It's like the Let's Play curse, I feel like there is an actual thing to it. There's definitely some amount of performance anxiety or just terrible luck that always strikes when you're trying to record. But I also feel like for me personally, a lot of what I perceive to be the Let's Play curse in action is just me being way harsher on judging myself, judging my ability, my performance when I'm playing for a microphone, because having to constantly talk also makes it feel like I'm taking a lot longer. Like I don't feel like no matter how many tries it takes me on this level or something in a casual playthrough, when I'm not talking, just having to try to think of things to say for the whole time, it doesn't feel like I'm taking as long. Does anyone else have kind of see what I'm getting at with that? Getting at by this? It's like I feel like I'm being harsher on myself for taking so many lives to get through these levels, even though I know that I would be taking probably about this long anyway. But I also feel like I still wouldn't be taking quite as long as I have been. It's like it goes both ways. Am I doing just about as well as I usually do, or do I usually do better? And I feel like both of those answers are true. And I feel like half the time I don't have this trouble with my ducking. Like I know that's a problem I've had other times playing this game on some cases, but never to the extent I've had in this Let's Play. But I just feel so annoyed right now, and it's mostly at myself for not having anything else to say and just getting so easily frustrated, because I feel like most other Let's Players who have been playing this for as long in this recording session as I have been now would not be getting nearly as annoyed, nearly as fast. Okay, so it's just like, what am I supposed to be doing that I should be keeping my cool? And it's like, I know it's kind of a weird thing to say, because it's like, I know a lot of Let's Players are famous for raging and stuff, and I don't want to be that kind of person in my Let's Plays, and it's like, I know that it's like everyone gets frustrated from time to time, and even people who aren't typically known for rage will like get annoyed at a game at some point. But I just feel like I should be better at this game, because I grew up playing these sorts of things. Also, I feel like those bananas are a trap. I try to follow the bananas and I end up falling behind. You know what? I'm just not going to try and fall in a specific place. I'm just going to jump and hope I go through the end, because I know as long as you just sort of don't touch the D-pad in these jumps, the arc will just generally let you to fall right back onto the cart. But also, I don't know if I'm noticing this, but I feel like in this particular level, there's a lot of segments where you're not necessarily on rails as much. It's like you're still on rails for good chunks of it, but I feel like significant portions of this level, your cart is just skidding on stone. And I know sometimes the rails are there. A good portion of the rail level, there are rails, but other times there are rails, but it doesn't seem like they are. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
Okay. Oh boy. I actually finally got through there. But no, it's like, most of that was actually on the rails. But it felt like half the time, because of the platforms just kind of jumping out, it wasn't actually on the rails. And okay, now that I'm actually to this point in the level, I can kind of calm down a bit. Also, judging when to jump in these levels is going to get frustrating. That was pathetic. Also that is a puzzle piece, but it's not that hard to get that and still be able to go on, but I just did not even attempt it for some reason. I just sort of went on autopilot there. Also, yeah, there's also these sections of this level too, where it's like you're not even on a cart. Oh, and this, like where you're hanging. Also, this That's a puzzle piece right there. That's really easy to just not notice at all. Also, this last part of this level, you have to jump to get the G, and I have seen so many people get tripped up with that. Holy crap, I'm done. I'm free. I can actually do something else. My current recording session timer is up to 41 minutes, 40 seconds. I don't know how much of that I'm going to have to cut out, but that is by far, by at least a good margin, the longest recording session I've had in this LP, I believe. So, with that, next time, we will hopefully get through more of this game and not have to take as long doing it as we did this time. This has been, is, and will continue to be Somni Respiratory Flux. Goodbye.